Ever After again. Here to invite you to a great workshop coming up about women reconsidering a long-term relationship or remarriage after a divorce or the loss of a loved one is Marsha McDonald. She is a financial advisor with Advantage Retirement Group. Good morning. Welcome
Good morning.
back.
Thank you so much.
I love how you do these workshops and these different events where you really try to kind of plug into the community, see what people are talking about, what they're interested in, and really how you can educate them and kind of give them some really priceless information, I think, right?
Right. This is part of our program that we started this year called Women of Wealth, or we refer to it as WOW, W-O-W. And it's about really educating women on financial issues and really empowering them to just take charge of their future.
So tell us about this latest event. It's kind of for the single ladies out there, right? Or maybe they just started dating someone, or kind of explain what this event, who you're trying to target, and who you really want to make the time to come out to this event.
Well, like you said, the event name is Happily Ever After Again, and so it's for people, single women, primarily that have been divorced or widowed, that are thinking about entering a long-term relationship, possibly living with someone, or remarrying. And so we have a great panel of experts that are going to be participating in that. It's going to be an open discussion, a panel discussion, and it's going to be, we have Marianne Oser, who is actually a certified relationship coach. So she's going to be talking about how you know if you've got Mr. Right. and just
which may be kind of different maybe the second time around. And certainly life changes a little bit on how you think and how you act and how you date.
Right. And then some of the issues surrounding, marriage or just living together, which is, a very common occurrence in Southwest Florida. So she's going to be addressing those issues. And then we have Meredith Peck, who's an attorney, who's going to be talking about the legal aspects of remarrying, as well as the legal aspects of living together. So it'll be very interesting, and I'm going to be addressing the financial issues of, if you remarry, how do you work out your finances? And, how does your new spouse provide for you in the event of his death, or how do you provide for him in the event of your death? And just some issues that you may have to work through before you remarry.
Well, and let's talk about it. I want to talk with you, Marsha, because this is kind of what you do, but I think the money and the financial aspect of a relationship can sometimes be a little difficult for people to bring up or to talk about, but how important is that to maybe get some of those issues straightened out right from the start?
It's very important, and that's one thing that Marianne is going to be addressing too, is to when do you talk about this? Do you talk about it on your first date, your third date? You certainly don't want a prenup arriving in your mail the day of your wedding, so you really need to talk about it early on, at least as far as philosophies, of what you both want, even if it's not directly related to your particular situation. So it's going to be a very exciting event, and we just invite women to come out. It's May 14th.
Okay, yeah, give us the details on when.
It's this Thursday, May 14th, at Clive Daniel Home in Naples.
Do you need to pre-register, or can you just show up? What would you like them to do?
You need to call our office, which is 239-561-1155, and just let us know that you're coming, and bring a friend. Friends are welcome. We think it's a really great event to bring a friend and just have a great time. It is a happy hour. We try to make these events fun as well as informative, so we think it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful evening, and just bring your questions, and we'll try to get them answered for you.
I love that. Again, talk about why this was so important to you guys to start this program, to start this in 2015. Why did you want to do this?
Well, we just see in our practice that women have special issues that are not being addressed, especially single women, and so to come and be able to provide them with information that directly relates to their specific needs and their situations. One of the things is women live longer, so we have to deal with, how do we take care of our long-term needs. And then also, a lot of women have been caregivers and taking care of their families and really put their own lives and their financial future sort of on the back burner. So what we're wanting to do is just to really help them to take charge of their financial future and to make sure that they live the most well-rounded, happy life possible.
I love that you're doing that. For whatever reason, if someone isn't able to make it to the workshop, but they maybe still have some questions that they would love for you to answer. Again, I know you're just a wealth of knowledge. What would you suggest they do? Can they call the office? Can they meet with you?
Absolutely. Call our office and schedule an appointment. And the first thing we would do is just sit with you to really assess where you are, with your life at this point. Primarily, we focus on people that are planning for retirement or already retired.
Okay.
So we focus really on the retirement years,
but where your expertise is.
Yes, but to really get an idea of where you stand at this point, so that we can create a plan to get you where you need to be.
Yeah. Well, you also have a great offer you want to extend to people as well, and this is so easy. All you have to do is call the office, and you're going to get two great resources here. Explain what these are.
One is an audio CD, and it's by Michelle Matson, and it's Investing Savvy, and it just gives you a lot of advice and information about making wise decisions on investing. And then the other one is the Investing Savvy Guide, which also provides additional information about investing, and it also has an article in there from our founder, Alfie Townsend, which is very informative. And so two great items that you can get from our office absolutely free. Just give us a call and we'll mail those out to you.
Marsha, thank you so much. We love having you here. And
Thank
again,
you.
happily ever after again. It's possible.
It is
Make
possible.
sure you attend the workshop May 14th. You can go to their website for more. Marsha, thank you so much.
Thank
We look forward
you.
to having you back.
I enjoyed being here. Thank you.
We'll send it over to staff.
Up next, a local organization is taking a swing at raising money to help students continue their education, where you can go to tee off for a great cause. But first, a look at your Fox forecast and news headlines.